Well, good morning, Scorpio, and welcome to Timsy's Naked Tarots. Don't worry, Timsy is not naked, the tarot reader is naked, by which I mean I try to strip out as much astrology as I can. I normally do this by using this plain deck here to bring in the star sign or type of star sign of the person we're doing the read about. Okay, we're also doing the read about the Six of Pentacles, which was the last card you had in an all signs overview I done, or I rephrase that. It was the card you had in the last all signs overview I done. This is a general read. It may or may not resonate with you. If it does resonate with you, that is fantastic. Please like, subscribe, share and comment. If it doesn't resonate with you, don't worry too much. There is plenty of material for you to go and watch in my playlists. I do them by types of signs, so it's water sign, earth sign, air sign and fire sign. So whatever sign you want to check out, it'll be in there somewhere. Okay, have a scroll through any title, what sings out to you. There's probably something in there for you to watch. They are all timeless, so it doesn't matter what time you see them. There's something in there. Even if you've watched it before and you're going back to watch it again today, there'll be something new in there which you didn't pick up on last time. Okay, I don't mean I've added things to it. I mean it's just it didn't bear any relevance to you the first time you heard it, but it does now. Okay, so all that being said, shall we crack on with the read? We are doing the Six of Pentacles. Shall we see what else we got with the Six of Pentacles? We have got an Eight of Swords. Before I do my card, after I do the card, we have got the Seven of Pentacles. So you can see that very well. Okay, there you go, Seven of Pentacles. I have to apologise for the lighting again. I'm in a hotel. They don't make the lighting for videos or filmmaking. They make the lighting to light up the room so you can see. Okay, so we got the Six of Pentacles is bringing balance, materialistic balance. That's our first card. So I'll pop that just there and then. Materialistic balance. Excuse me for a second. Or someone wanting to bring balance to some situation somehow. Okay, the Eight of Swords. It's kind of like being trapped in their head thinking about it, but they're only trapped by themselves. No one else is making them think about it, and there is always a way out of it. And there's in a lot of cards, there's always a way out of the swords which are forming like the prison around them. Okay, and the Seven of Pentacles, this has been going on for some time. Okay, it's a divine timing card. It's like planting the seed, watching it grow, waiting for it to get to maturity so you can harvest off it whatever you want. The first card out is the Two of Cups. That is going in the position of the connection itself. Okay, so the connection is a coming together of energies, possible soulmate. I'm feeling maybe a new soulmate, but it's definitely a coming together of energies, if nothing else. When I say possibly a new soulmate, obviously we make soulmates every lifetime. We just don't realise they're soulmates at that time. Okay, you make new friends and they go on throughout your life, and they're the sort of friends that you could make, not see for years and years and years, bump into them again, and then just carry on like you've never actually been parted. Yeah, that's a good indication that you either are with a soulmate or this is a potentially new soulmate for you. Okay, and all what a soulmate is someone you've spent previous lifetimes with. Yeah, so it could be you've spent one other lifetime with them, or you have spent 100 lifetimes with them. Okay, obviously that does change the dynamics of the soulmate. Someone you've only spent one lifetime with is kind of like a casual soulmate. Someone who you've spent 100 lifetimes with is like a deep soulmate. Yeah, they know your inner workings and all that just by seeing you across a field. Okay, don't ask me why I said a field. Could have been a car park, could have been a supermarket aisle, Could have been the freezer aisle in some supermarket. But no field popped into my head. So that has bearing and relevance to this read. That is the connection. Okay, just there will be how this reasonably older fire sign feels about the connection. Just there's how they feel about you. Just there's what the universe is going to tell us about the connection. It's kind of like the hidden energies, what you don't see coming type thing. And just here is going to be the overall outcome the universe is waiting for. It's waiting for it. It's not hoping for it, it's waiting for it as well. Normally it would be what the universe is hoping for. The reason I normally say what the universe is hoping for is because we can all get in the way of the universe's plans with our own free will. And we quite often do. All that being said, do use your free will with this read. Okay, it is a general read, as I've already mentioned. So use it more as a general information, a general guide. Okay, it's advice I'm giving about the energies around you and this situation. It is not something you have to go and do because I said it in a video. Okay, so Two of Cups, we've just covered that. It's an energy of coming together. I feel it could possibly be a new soulmate coming in, and or a very sort of casual soulmate you've had from the past. The way this fire sign is feeling about it, they're obsessing about it. There is some sort of toxic devil energy connected to them with this connection. I feel obsession first. That's the first thing I said. They're continuously thinking about it. It's kind of maybe that Eight of Swords. They're the ones in that Eight of Swords, thinking about this connection, feeling like they're trapped within their thinking when they would much rather be just trapped within the connection. Oh, two cards wanted to come out for how they feel about you. You got the Two of Wands and the Hierophant. Okay, so how they feel about you, they feel, well, possibly marriage. That's a small energy I'm feeling. But mainly they're feeling that you are some sort of teacher, some sort of guru, someone who could guide them through life. Okay, but they also feel that they have to make a choice about you. There is something which is, it's a kind of a you or something else kind of choice they have to make. Justice in what the universe wants to tell us about this. This is where the Six of Pentacles is coming in. This is what's bringing balance. This whole connection is bringing balance. Okay, it could be bringing balance to your life. It could be some sort of message you're getting, which will then like level the playing field somehow, or balance the books possibly. And the Three of Pentacles, the universe is saying that the overall outcome is you're going to be working with something on someone. I always say that wrong. You're going to be working on something with someone. Okay, it could possibly be a few of you are going to be working on someone, if you're lucky. Okay, so there you go. That's basically the backbone of the read there. All right, let's get some clarifiers out on all this. Oh, the Four of Pentacles, which is your overall energy for the whole read. That card, the energies of that card can be applied to any of these. It's a kind of greedy card. It's a kind of like saving card as well. The universe sees it all in the same sort of sense. If you're saving money, but for no particular reason, it sees it as a Four of Pentacles. Yeah, it's greed. You're holding on to that money. You could be putting that money back into the system. You could be keeping the economy flowing by just like spending all your spare cash, but you're not. You're holding on to it, and you're greedy with it. Okay. And also with that greed comes fear of losing what you're holding on to. Okay. So we have the Hierophant out again and the Empress. Okay, so excuse me. with the Hierophant out here in the connection, as I said, where this is how they see you are in the connection. This is more of a read on this fire sign, seeing you in this connection, wanting to somehow be with you. They also see you're kind of like the Empress. They feel that you, as I said there, they feel that you're a guru. They feel that you're at the pinnacle of your life. You can teach them everything. You've learned a lot, even though you are younger than them. Okay, it could be related to work. Perhaps you work with them and you've been established in the factory or office, wherever you work, and you've been there a lot longer than them, and they've just come in and they're seeing you as like the work guru, the workshop parent, if you like, and they keep coming to you, asking you for questions, asking you for help and guidance. The Empress energy also suggests that the whole connection is successful, the whole connection is positive, the whole connection is lucky, for want of a better word. The Queen of Pentacles is, no, the Empress is all the queens rolled into one, yeah? The Queen of Pentacles would add like success and practicality to it, and the Queen of Cups would be love and communication, and the Queen of Swords would be like truthfulness and sort of logical thinking. And then you've got the Queen of Wands, which will give you the passion and the possibility of just working through things even if you don't want to. Okay, so these are all the sort of things that the Empress is. She has all that rolled into one. And as I said, you're the teacher. Perhaps for some reason they've been placed underneath you to be taught how to work, basically. I don't mean that they can't. I don't mean the fire sign can't work, but obviously every time you go to a new business or a new company, they have their own way of doing things. You may have come from exactly the same sort of background of work and all that, but at your old place they used to do it one way, at this place they do it another. You have to learn the system. Okay, the Two of Pentacles crossing this Two of Cups. It's a transitional energy. Okay, the Two of Pentacles is a change between sort of one energy into another. It's like the crossover point on the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune don't just suddenly click onto another energy. It blends from one energy into the other energy. Okay, and I always see the Two of Pentacles as that is that point. We are crossing from one energy into the other energy. It's I suppose it's the amber light on a traffic light, if you will. You've got one energy on the traffic light, which is the red light, stop. You've got the other energy on the traffic light, which is green, go. And you got that in between energy, the amber. Get ready to be warned that it's going to change. Yeah, okay. And that's like the crossing card in there. It's the getting ready to, getting the warnings. You're feeling the change is coming, even though the change isn't quite there yet within the connection. So perhaps it's got to a point where the fire sign has sort of learned how you do things in the company. You've been shown them how it's done, and they're now getting the courage up to start pointing out how they used to do it in the old company, and maybe it might be faster if we try it like that, and the like. When you start adding your experience to a situation. Okay, so how they feel. Oh, Jesus Christ, the devil again. Really? And the moon. Okay. Hold on for a second again. Sorry, I got a terrible cough this morning. It's, well, because I went and had a fag just before I started doing this video, mainly. Okay, so we got the devil with the devil and the moon. The moon is sort of like, in this particular deck, a masculine energy. Is all about the masculine. It is still all the same things the moon covers in all the other decks. It's still things being hidden, things not quite appearing how they are, because obviously when you see things in the moonlight, it is sometimes very different to when you see them in the daylight. Okay. With the devil energy on there again, it's more than just obsession. This is what keeps them up in their head. This is what that Eight of Swords is all about, being trapped in their head. They are obsessed with this whole learning they're getting within the whole connection. It could be another way around. It could be in a relationship of some description, and you are just so much more experienced in relationships than they are. Okay, even though they're older than you, perhaps they've only ever had one relationship with one person, and you've had, not wanting to call you a tart or a slapper or a gigolo or anything, but you've had lots of relationships with lots of different people. So you have a wealth of experience you can be sharing with this person. And with the devil energy in there, the obsession, and again the devil energy, the obsession, they feel that this connection, they're enjoying I feel that they're enjoying what they're learning. They're enjoying everything what's coming off this connection a little bit too much, almost like it's becoming a drug, and they're sort of waiting for the next hit. The sort of kind of like with the moon there, they're also wanting to take charge. They're wanting to, because of the masculine energy of it, they're wanting to take charge, and they're thinking, as I said here, as I first started talking about this devil energy, they're getting to the point where they want to start adding what they want to do into it, instead of just letting you show them everything. Okay. And just to back that up, the universe has given me the Fool card as a crossing card. They want to start. They want to start adding their 2p's worth in. It is also a card of perhaps letting the devil energy take over. In this particular case, in this Viking deck, it's the devil in the devil card, which you don't actually see, which is the funny thing, is Loki. Loki is tricking this other god here to throw a piece of his blindfolded him, so he don't know what he's doing. Really, he's just listening to Loki's instructions, and he's thrown a bit of mistletoe at Bolden, and mistletoe is the only thing that can hurt and kill Bolden. Now, when you look at the Fool card, again, that is Loki again, the god of tricksters and pranks, and he's holding some mistletoe in his hand. It might not be mistletoe, but it looks like mistletoe. It's the devil card in this deck is all linked to Loki and pranking about and having a laugh and all that. Okay, so it might just be this fire sign is starting to add a foolishness element to it all as well. Okay, let's see how they feel about you in a little bit more detail. I think I'm not going to use 4 clarifying cards on this because 2 come out, but I think I will use 3. Okay, so we got ironically, that was the card underneath the Fool. Okay, that was the second bottom card on the last little shuffle. We got the Ace of Swords, and then we've got the Fool. So they actually swap positions as I shuffled as well. And we've got the 9 of Wands. So how they see you, how you affect them, how they feel about you, is that you are someone who's given them a new beginning, a clarifying new beginning, cleaning the slate clean. But also they've had this sort of epiphany moment of what possibly else could spur off this. With the Fool coming out again, I'm feeling this a little bit like the Page of Wands this particular time. It's feeling like they want to grab hold of the opportunity. They want to run with it. They want to see where it goes, throw caution to the wind and just go with it. Okay, and possibly they sort of do it with almost like a young, youthful figure. And bear in mind, they are young or older than you, so perhaps they're like bouncing off your youth. okay? The Nine of Wands is they're a little bit emotionally defensive about all this. They're sort of, they feel a little bit wounded by this new way of thinking, and they're trying to find a little respite just to sort of grab their breath before they start again. At this point, I will tell you, I have noticed the Three of Cups a couple of times flip out in the shuffling, as not proper flip out, but it's just sort of shown itself and then slipped back in. You or them could be dragging this into a third party situation, okay? It could be why all that devil energy is up in this as well. And this is definitely how they feel about you. That's the Two of Cups crossing, okay? It could be the realization that they're starting to realize that you might be a soulmate, or if they don't believe in all that spiritual stuff, they're just realizing that you are someone, or could be someone, that they would quite happily spend the rest of their life with, even if they are with that only one person they've ever been with currently at the moment. There is definitely someone else in a relationship here. God, sorry about that. It could either be you, and you've been flirting with this person and they want to take it to the next level, but I feel it's more likely them are already in a relationship and they're wanting to sort of, I don't know, go a bit wayward and go with you. Okay, Scorpio. So, but there is justice here, so let's see what this justice is about. Perhaps they've been stuck with a karmic all this time. Okay, oh God, we've got lots of cards there. Okay, so we got the Seven of Cups. We got the Ace of Cups. We got the Ten of Pentacles. How much room have I got here? We got the Ace of Wands. And we've got the Knight of Cups. Okay, so the universe is saying there is lots of choices to be had out of this connection. There is an illusion about it as well. It is possible that all the feelings, all the romantic feelings from this, I'm feeling it is all set in a workplace, but all the romantic feelings coming out of this could be an illusion. It could be your one side, or with the amount of devils we got out there, it could be a delusion. It could be the fire sign telling themselves that there's this possibility of love, there's this possibility of romance, there's this possibility of extra stuff. But with the cup of the Ace of Cups out there, it is suggesting that there is love somewhere in there. They either have a lot of love to give to you, perhaps you're feeling the love bouncing off them and you're thinking, yes, I'd like some of that love. There is also the potential of a happy ever after. The thing with the Ten of Pentacles, yes, it leads to a new beginning. In this particular case, it's the Ace of Wands, but it's also sometimes a sort of wishy-washy fantasy card. It's you think you had everything. And I think the fact that it's sandwiched between an Ace of Cups, the Ace of Love, and the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Passion, I think it's more of a case of they thought they had everything. With who they're currently with, or the situation they're currently in, it provided them financial satisfaction, but not real emotional satisfaction or passionate satisfaction. And this connection is now offering them that. With the Ace, with the Knight of Cups there as well, they're wanting, the universe is saying there will be, I did say there's going to be a message coming out at some point, a message of love. They will come and talk to you about how they feel and what they want. Remember, the read can always be flipped. It could be the other way round, okay? Crossing this is the Five of Swords, though. Okay, there could be an element of a false victory involved in it all as well. This justice is, as I said here, there's a delusion. As I said here, sometimes it's a make-believe fairy tale sort of feeling. And with the Five of Swords crossing this justice, it's going to look like there's balance, but it's not. Okay? the scales are just slightly tipped one way or another, and there is the balance there, and it looks like, but gradually, ever so slowly, one is going up and the other is going down. Okay, and it will very soon be out of balance again. So it could actually all sort of backfire on you, but that could be either way. You might let this go and not do anything about it, and that could be the thing which is the false victory. Perhaps this is the soulmate coming in, this Two of Cups which has come out twice, and you dismiss it because, well, they're married, you're married, and all that. No, I'm not saying you're both married, but I'm saying perhaps one or the other of you are married. Perhaps neither of you are married and you're just in a relationship, and you dismiss it, and that's your false victory. You're given something great, balance and the like, and then you go and dismiss it, and, well, the universe has to work all over again. As I said, we quite often get in the way of the universe with our own free will. Oh, you dismiss it, do you? Okay. Oh, and the Knight of Swords in reverse. Okay, so the Three of Pentacles, this overall outcome. Yeah, someone wants to work on you. Or, actually, someone wants to work on something with you. Okay. There is loss and regret in this. I think this is what they want to work on. Perhaps you see the loss and regret in their life, or vice versa, and they want to work with you on this to make you realise that the Two of Cups, which are still standing, she's crying over these three which are knocked over, and if you notice, she's the Empress, in this picture. So gingery hair, blue and red dress, she's crying over past losses, okay, and she's got her back to the Two of Cups. It's a card of like leaving things in the past. She's not in the village, she's off in the distance away from the village. It kind of suggests she's left that behind her, okay? She's left something behind her to go and pursue the Three of Cups, but that all got emptied out, okay? And it's leaving the Two of Cups. Now, we've got the Two of Cups here, the connection, okay? We had the Two of Cups crossing here, how they feel about you, Scorpio. This is you, the Empress, You're regretting past losses, okay, currently at the moment. This fire sign wants to come in and help you see that there is a future. All you have to do is turn your back on the past, the village you've left and the cups which are knocked over. There is no more future left in those cups. There's no liquid. It's all on the floor. Turn your back on the past and look towards the future. Okay, that's what that card is telling me. And this fire sign wants to help you work on that. With the Knight of Swords in reverse, it's normally the Knight of Swords is a fast acting energy, which is still going to be acting quite fast. But it's also sort of a specific message. I feel with it in reverse, it could be action speaking louder than words, okay? And crossing all this is the Four of Wands, the card of commitment, the card of marriage, the card of celebrations. It's a minor arcana of the world, a new start. We've got the Ten of Pentacles there, which indicates a new start. It's a happy, joyful card. If it was a yes and no question you were thinking of at the time, that's a yes, okay? And again, I wouldn't normally say anything like that about my four of wands. I try not to do yes and no's on my tarot, but it suddenly popped into my head. It means something for someone watching. Right at this moment, just as you were watching me do this little bit, you thought of a question. The answer is yes, okay? It is a card of being content and fulfilled within one's own skin, one's own surroundings, one's own lifestyle, okay? So let's just ask the universe, what advice can it give Scorpio about all this? Well, there you go. That's the first one. Communication, Scorpio. Okay, oh, and there's a second one. Well, in fact, I'm going to put that one there and that one there. And we're going to have that one there coming off the bottom of the deck. Right, The Eight of Wands, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Ten of Pentacles. The Eight of Wands is all about communication, okay? It's about fast forward acting movement, acting actions, okay? It's work on it, with the Eight of Pentacles, work on it, communicate, and you should get that happy ever after you want, okay? That complete fairy tale life, that perfect little house, perfect little car, perfect family, perfect pets, the ones what go out in the garden and do their business in the same little place every day, so you don't have to worry about accidentally walking on one in the middle of the day in the middle of your lawn, because you've got a perfectly manicured lawn and you don't want a dog turd in the middle of it, do you? Okay, so crossing that is the High Priestess. The High Priestess is all about using your intuition, spiritually linking yourself, opening yourself up to the spirits. It is also about hidden things. She does keep a lot of secrets. Okay, the fact that it's crossing the Eight of Wands is maybe you have to come clean with your secrets. Well, not all of them, but the ones what matter within this connection, for things to move forward. So there you go, Scorpio. That is your read. Hopefully it resonates with you. Sorry about the bad sound quality. My throat is croaking away quite nicely. I've been coughing through it as well. Apologise for that. Apologise for the lighting. It is a hotel. It wasn't built for videos, although I'm sure it's had plenty made in it. If it resonated with you, please like, subscribe, share and comment. If it didn't resonate with you, don't worry too much. Okay, still subscribe. The next one might resonate with you. Still share, because you might be being used as a messenger by the universe. Okay, thank you very much, and catch you